Hello. Yes, it's been a while since I last made a video on this channel. I haven't got an excuse. I'm lazy, all right? I'm lazy. I'm just a lazy human being. That's it. I ain't got anything other than that. But today we're doing a lineup builder video because I thought, you know what? Let's build some lineups. Let's make some content. No, seriously. We have a lineup builder video today because, you know what? We've got some pretty good lineups this week. I'm changing things up a little bit with the lineups that I'm building. So I thought, you know what? We would do a lineup builder video. Now, recently I picked up a couple new signings to the club. I definitely overpaid, but it is what it is. We got ourselves Abdulkarim Bardachki, Michael Sadalek, and then a few MUFC players, and Martin van der Voort. And I'll show you guys the deals that I made happen here. So the van der Voort was a deal with Pug Trader. Shout out Pug Trader. I actually think I probably came off better in this trade. The reason why I did this trade is because, to be honest, I wanted rid of Mignolet and De Kuiper. Mignolet just cannot keep a clean sheet to save his life. Yes, he has midweek utility, but it doesn't really matter considering they do not keep clean sheets very often. You know, yeah, they kept one against Bodo and Glimt, and to be honest, it meant nothing anyway because I don't think I got a reward out of that lineup anyway. So yeah, kind of sucked. And De Kuiper, I don't know if he's lost his starting spot, but he definitely isn't locked on at the moment with Maya being back. And I don't want a card for, I think, 300 and something pounds he was valued at when I did the trade. I don't want a card in my gallery worth that much that I can't guarantee he plays. So I just thought I'd get rid of them both because I really do not like Bruges as a club. I do not like the way they play. I do not like how terrible they are defensively. They should be a team that batters teams, and they literally can't keep clean sheets against anyone. There is no control and there's no dominance. So yeah, I wanted rid of them, and we got rid of them. I also got rid of Shrevers, who was a reward of mine. The reason why I got rid of this guy, he's actually a pretty decent card and would have been pretty decent depth as well. The only reason why I got rid of this card is because I just didn't really need another rare midfielder. I think his card scores a little bit better as a forward as well, but I don't really need another rare midfielder. And to be honest, like, he's decent, but like, a lot of these scores come from decisives, and you can't always rely on midfielders getting decisives. So yeah, I don't know. For me, wasn't the one. And Savarino has just been terrible since I bought him. Pretty much, he has been crap since I bought him. You don't know when he's going to play. He doesn't score goals. So yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good trade on my end. I think I've done pretty well with this trade. I've got Van der Voort, who is a keeper on fantastic form right now, but mainly the reason why I got Van der Voort is actually because it links with my Genk players. I've got a little Genk stack going, which you guys will see. And then the next deal we did was with You Never Walk Alone for his Bardachki. Plays 0.8 ETH for this card. Now, this is a card that I should have bought a long time ago and didn't. But when I wanted him was all the way back here, like 3 or 4 months ago, and he was selling for like, how much ETH? He was selling for like 1.2. So the fact I saved 0.4 ETH, you know, I probably did okay. I'm quite happy with that deal, to be honest. I was waiting a while. He's a great scorer. With my Galatasaray stack, it makes perfect sense to have him. He's a good player. So we picked up Super Rare Bardachki, and then today we did a deal with Pavel, which I'll be honest with you, doesn't look like a great trade for me. But I did get rid of some players I wanted to get rid of. So Naboa finally gone. I'm really glad because he's like 55 years old. Escudero the same. Dorsey, I accidentally bought his midfielder card, so I wanted to get rid of it quickly, and I did. Sim Grijan is another card that, like, he should be a great scorer because he looks like a great scorer as a defender, but his only cards are actually midfielders, and they're significantly less scoring. And I don't need that level of depth either. And then it's just a random guy I got as a reward who actually got an assist at the weekend, but then got a red card, so it didn't really matter. He looks all right, to be fair. Looks like he can get some decent scores, but again, not a card I need, to be honest. And then I got rid of Lucho Acosta. Now, the reason why I got rid of Lucho Acosta, he's great. He is a really, really good player, and he scores really, really well. No issue with Lucho Acosta, but I am outgrowing the sort of America gallery I've got at the moment compared to European options, if that makes sense. I need European options, and I don't need America options right now. Here's a card either I'll get back or I'll get somebody else from America to fill his void, but I've got like 3 or 4 decent American midfielders at the moment. In rare and super rare, I didn't really need him, and Hector Herrera performs at a very similar level for like a third of the price anyway. So yeah, that's the reason why I got rid of Lucho Acosta. And that is the trade I did. I don't think it really is. I don't think I paid 0.4. I think it's actually probably 0.39. But yeah, we picked up Sadalek. Card I've wanted for a while. I know he doesn't look like he's amazing, but like he's just a good, like, consistent sort of 50-point scorer. And I wanted to pick him up this week because Twente although they play PSV, aside from PSV, have a really decent run of form. So they've got Utrecht, NEC, Go Ahead Eagles, Excelsior, NEC again, Volvic, Excelsior again. Like, they have some decent form in the next few months. So I thought, you know what, we'd pick him. Sorry, decent form, decent games, decent matchups. And with Smal coming back, it works quite well for me to have him. So yeah, and he's all right, to be honest. He missed a big chance at the weekend as well, but he's a decent player. I quite like Sadlek. It's a card I wanted for a while, and I finally picked him up. Anyway, that is it for the deals that I've done. So yeah, we are we welcome those cards to the club, and then I also just picked up a few Man United cards as well to sort of help with my Man United collection. At the moment, collection wise, we have got 3% of our Man United players. Should be up to 4% in 90 days. Can't wait. Going to be a long 90 days. But we have a few players that aren't quite 90 days yet that will be there relatively soon as well. Like 19 days for Luke Shaw. Harry Maguire's only got like 40 days left. Eaton's not too far away as well. Garnacho tomorrow will get an extra 10 points. So we actually might get to the 4% in the next like month, I would say, maybe a little bit longer. So I'm looking forward to that. I mainly only bought these cards actually to boost my Bruno Fernandes, but it ended up that like I just ended up buying Man United players, to be honest. So yeah, I do love Man United, and unfortunately was shit. So anyway, let's build out my lineups for this week. I'm gonna do this basically. I've got them all built on Sorare data. Then I'm gonna put them into Sorare in the order that I've kind of prioritized lineups this week. I've tried to go a bit differently. Now, usually what I do is I prioritize All-Star Rare Plus, All-Star Rare, Challenge Europe Super Rare, and then like regions, and then capped modes is like my last priority. But I'm actually prioritizing capped modes this week. So not first of all. First of all is going to be Challenger Super Rare, because we've got the the Galatasaray stack plus Julian Dessart. That's what I'm running this week. They've got a decent matchup, but it is a Friday night matchup, so it could be the Friday night curse. We'll have to see. But if not, if all goes to plan, this should be a pretty solid lineup, if you ask me. So hopefully on Friday we can have a really, really nice, lineup. Then I'm prioritizing Cap 240 Super Rare right after, and we're going with basically a Twente stack and Tiquinho Suarez. So where is Sadalek? Where are you, Sadalek? Where are you, buddy? Sadalek. Hello? Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking for Sadalek. I was looking for Smal. Sorry, Smal. Smal's now got an L15 of 25, so he's perfect for cap modes at the moment. And I think, to be honest, like, although Botafogo are away, they're against Vasco da Gama. Tiquinho did miss a penalty, actually, at the weekend, so you never know. He might not. Sorry, midweek, so he might not start, but we'll see. He might get punished for that. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. But apart from that, it's a pretty solid lineup, if you ask me. A Twente stack plus Tiquinho Suarez. Has the potential to do really well against Utrecht, who are in a really tough position at the moment. Although it is an away game, we'll see. So yeah, I'll be very happy to get Threshold with that lineup, because it's an extra $200 liquid ETH, and that's just huge to me. At the moment, like, getting liquid ETH is really important, so that's why I prioritized sort of Cap 240 Super Rare as my second lineup this week. Now, we have Hoyos, who's got a 55% clean sheet. We have got Kim Min Jae. We have got, who is the midfielder, Szymanski. We have got Jeremy Doku, and we have got Stengs. Where are you, Stengy boy? Stengy. Stengs. Where's Stengs? Am I there he is. So, this is going to be our lineup for All-Star Rare Plus. It is a bit of a risky one. And the reason why it's a risky one, I'm not doubling up goalkeeper and defender, because I don't think Bayern keep the clean sheet. And Doku might not start, but I'll be honest with you, I actually think he will start, judging by Pep's rotation patterns. And also, I think, like, to be honest, like, even if he doesn't start, he can come off the bench for 30 minutes and still get decisive and still do really well. But I think he'll start. And Szymanski's got a great matchup as well at home. So yeah, all in all, this lineup has really good potential. So that's my All-Star Rare Plus lineup this week. Next up, we are running Challenger Europe Rare Plus. And I did prioritize Cap 240 Rare, but it's just the lineup, the order of the lineups that they are. We're going full Genk this week. Full Genk. Now, it would have been smart if I, like, to be honest, it might be smart if I go with, like, Igor Postionski, but for some reason, Play Sharper has him at 0% to start. Now, I thought he didn't start because of the yellow cards. That was what I thought, but I don't know. It doesn't say that he's injured. He might be injured. Who knows? I didn't see any news at all about him being injured. I've absolutely no idea. It doesn't say he's injured. I thought because he accumulated 3 yellow cards this season, he got a 1-game suspension, but I don't know how that works. Again, Play Sharper reckons that he's 0% to start. Doesn't even have him on there. Doesn't say that he's injured though, which is kind of annoying. So like no injury here, and he's not there at all on Varazdin's thing. So absolutely no idea. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? They're against Zagreb anyway, so it's not like they're going to do anything. But Heynen can score really well, but sometimes can be a bit crap as well. Sadly, Fred's injured and Olsen's in another lineup. So that's what we're going to run in Challenger Europe. Rare Pro, or Rare Plus, sorry. Full Genk lineup. We'll see how it goes. Genk have a tough matchup, but you never know. Upsets happen, and it would be, I think, if Genk were to keep the clean sheet and win, I think it would be a very, very high-scoring lineup right there. Champion Europe Rare now. We've got Unai Simon away to Villarreal, who kind of suck at the moment. They're in like the relegation zone pretty much. We've got a reward I won a couple of weeks ago, Willy Bolly, who actually scores really well. Very consistent, 68, 62, 77, 62, and 52. And 2 of those were games where they lost and conceded 3 goals. So there's that. Then we have Bruno Fernandes, Domenico Berardi, and Kingsley Coman, who has been training. So I think Kingsley Coman will start against Borussia Dortmund. The reason why I've gone with, like, it's not the strongest of lineups for Bruno and Berardi. They both have not easy away games. Both teams aren't on great form either. So yeah, I don't fully trust either of them to score really well this week, which is why they're not playing in priority lineups. So yeah, not ideal. All-Star Rare now. It's actually quite low down on my prioritization list this week. We've gone with Manuel Neuer. We have gone with Velasquez, who Nils Old Boys have a 55% clean sheet bonus, or 55% chance of a clean sheet, which is why he's there. Olsen, who hasn't really done a huge amount since I won him. Koita, who's a baller. And Hector Herrera, who scored 97 in the home fixture. Could do really well in the away fixture. We shall see. I'm captaining Koita in a great matchup. It kind of sucks that with this, I just want to double check as well what play sharp I think for Newell's Old Boys as well. Yeah, they have Velasquez 90% to start. I think it was a yellow card one again last week, which is why he didn't play. It's one of those where it's like, I wish this lineup was a little bit stronger. Like, Neuer, I don't expect to keep a clean sheet, but I think Koita could score 80 plus quite easily. I think Olsen has a decent matchup, but it's not amazing. I think Herrera's got a good matchup. Like, this is one of those weeks where I kind of wish I had another Challenger Rare goalkeeper, and I could put together a Challenger Rare team with like Koita in it and stuff like that. But like, I just don't have the piece at the moment. I think we'll see what happens. Maybe I get lucky this game week and like win some rewards that could help us build the gallery a little bit. Who knows? But Champion Asia Rare next. We've got Jung Sung Ryung, Yamain, Wakizaka, Davidson, and Park Ji-soo. This is my Champion Asia Rare. We've got a Wuhan 3 Towns away game and a Kawasaki Frontale home game. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think all of them, that's got potential to do well. Then we have Cap 240 Rare, which was a priority of mine. It's just low down on the list because I changed something last second. We have got Onana, what's my name? Linton Mata. We have also got Luis Campos away to a struggling Celta Vigo. Then we've got Dusan Tadic and we have got Anthony. I think this has definitely got the potential to get threshold. That's all I'm looking for, really. If it gets threshold, I'll be happy. I'm not expecting it to do huge amounts of things. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet against Fulham away. But, like, yeah, I think this team has absolutely got potential. It's got some really good matchups in there. I think it's got the ability to get threshold, absolutely. Some good XP percentages. And the last lineup of the week is going to be Cap 220 Rare, where we have got Big Steve Clark. We have got Fabio Strauss. Sorry. We have got Maicon. This is actually almost a fully reward lineup. Fatih Kaya as well, who is another reward of mine. And then we got Region, who wasn't a reward of mine. Yeah, we got Strauss, Maicon, and Fatih Kaya as rewards in this lineup. So that is going to be Cap 220 Rare. All in all, we have got, I think, 9 lineups that I think, to be honest, out of these 9 lineups, like, I think Challenger Europe Super Rare, Cap 240 Super Rare, All-Star Rare Plus, all 3 of those have really good potential to get a decent reward. I think that Champion Asia Rare could come away with a tier 3. I think Champion Europe could come away with a tier 3. I think All-Star Rare could come away with a tier 3. I think Challenger Europe is very 50-50. Cap to 20, I don't think we'll get anything. But yeah, I'll be very happy if we can get a rare, a super rare threshold, and then like a rare and a super rare card reward. I'll be very happy this week. We'll sort of see how it goes. Let me know down below what you think of my lineups and what you guys are running. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, which might be in 6 months.